All right, everyone, buckle up. The news cycle is spinning faster than ever, and we've got the absolute latest, the must-know updates that are already lighting up the internet. From the gridiron to the boardroom, the stories making waves are right here, right now. You won't want to miss a single second of this. Let's dive in. First up, the college football world is buzzing, and it's all about a young quarterback who's making headlines for more than just his arm. We're talking about a move that's got everyone talking, a direct comparison to one of the game's biggest stars, and it's sparking some serious debate online. Is it admiration or something more? We've got the full breakdown. Next, we're shifting gears to take a hard look at the financial powerhouse behind one of the league's most dominant teams. What's the real value of a team that's been dominating the championship scene? The numbers might surprise you, and we're breaking down exactly where they stand in the league's pecking order. Then, the conversation around that young quarterback continues, and this time, a major sports network is weighing in. They're calling out the imitation, the mannerisms, the whole package. What did they say, and how does it add to the growing narrative? We've got the inside scoop from the broadcast booth. And finally, one of the biggest sportswear brands is dropping a new campaign, and guess who's at the center of it? We're talking about a bold new ad that paints a picture of pure dominance on the field. Get ready for the message they're sending to the entire league as the season heats up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Viral mimicry sparks debate. The college football season has officially kicked off, and it's already generating a whirlwind of online discussion, much of it centered around Nebraska's sophomore quarterback, Dylan Raiola. In a season opener that saw the Cornhuskers clinch a narrow 2017 victory over the Cincinnati Bearcats at the legendary Arrowhead Stadium, Raiola's performance was overshadowed by his distinctive pre-snap ritual. The young quarterback was captured on camera executing the now iconic Patrick Mahomes finger wiggle, a mannerism that has become synonymous with the Chiefs' star quarterback. This moment quickly ignited a firestorm on social media, with fans and commentators alike dissecting Raiola's increasingly apparent emulation of Mahomes. Raiola, a former five-star recruit, has openly acknowledged Mahomes as his idol and has, for years, modeled various aspects of his game after the Super Bowl champion. However, the extent of this imitation has begun to raise eyebrows, with many suggesting it's crossing the line from admiration into something more peculiar. Social media feeds were flooded with posts questioning Raiola's actions, with sentiments ranging from amusement to concern. Some users humorously compared Raiola to Syndrome from Pixar's The Incredibles, a character known for attempting to replicate the abilities of superheroes. The comparison highlighted a growing sentiment that Raiola's dedication to mimicking Mahomes might be excessive, bordering on obsessive. Despite the online chatter and the comparisons, Raiola's performance on the field was solid. He completed an impressive 33 out of 42 passes for 243 yards and threw 2 touchdowns, guiding his team to a crucial win. This performance suggests that while his off-field persona draws comparisons to Mahomes, his on-field capabilities are developing independently. The narrative surrounding Raiola is now a complex blend of his athletic potential and his public persona, heavily influenced by his idolization of Mahomes. While the imitation may seem extreme to some, it's undeniable that Raiola possesses the talent to back up his aspirations. As the season progresses, all eyes will be on whether he can carve out his own identity while continuing to draw inspiration from one of the game's greats. The public reaction has been a mix of fascination and skepticism. Many acknowledge Raiola's talent and his right to be inspired by Mahomes, but question the intensity of the mimicry. Analysts are divided, with some seeing it as harmless fan behavior and others as a potential distraction. Ultimately, the focus remains on his performance and whether he can translate this inspiration into sustained success on the collegiate and, potentially, professional level. But is this imitation just a phase, or is there something deeper at play? We'll dive into what the experts are saying next. Chiefs' financial standing revealed amidst dominance. The Kansas City Chiefs have ascended to unprecedented heights in recent NFL seasons, establishing themselves as a perennial powerhouse. Under the guidance of head coach Andy Reid and led by the exceptional talent of quarterback Patrick Mahomes, the franchise has consistently contended for championships. Entering the 2025 campaign, the Chiefs boast a streak of 3 consecutive AFC Championship appearances and have secured 2 Super Bowl titles within the last 3 seasons, solidifying their status as a modern-day dynasty. Their dominance is further underscored by their league-leading 7 primetime game selections for the 2025 season and their selection to open the season internationally in São Paulo, Brazil, highlighting their growing global appeal. However, when examining the financial landscape of the NFL, the Chiefs' valuation presents a more nuanced picture. According to Forbes.com's annual ranking of the NFL's most valuable teams for 2025, the Chiefs find themselves positioned in the latter half of the league's financial standings. This data indicates that while the Chiefs are immensely successful on the field and possess significant brand recognition, their overall franchise worth does not place them among the top-earning teams in the league. This finding might come as a surprise to many, given their recent championship successes and the widespread popularity of players like Patrick Mahomes. The Forbes report analyzed various financial metrics to determine team valuations, including revenue streams, stadium economics, and brand equity. While the Chiefs may not command the highest monetary value compared to some other NFL franchises, their on-field success since the turn of the decade is arguably unmatched. This disparity between financial valuation and on-field performance raises interesting questions about how value is perceived and measured in professional sports. It suggests that while financial backing is crucial, sustained on-field success, and a strong brand identity can also drive significant influence and popularity, even if it doesn't directly translate to the highest team valuation. This information is particularly relevant for fans and analysts tracking the business side of the NFL. It highlights that being a dominant team doesn't automatically equate to being the wealthiest. The Chiefs' situation exemplifies how a strong football product and a charismatic star player like Mahomes can create immense value in terms of fan engagement and marketability, even if their balance sheet doesn't top the league. The ongoing success of the Chiefs is likely to continue influencing their future financial growth and market position within the NFL. The fan reaction to these financial rankings has been varied, with many Chiefs supporters expressing pride in the team's on-field achievements regardless of their financial standing. Some analysts suggest that the team's strategic financial management, coupled with Mahomes' escalating contract, might influence their current valuation, while others point to the potential for significant growth as their marketability continues to expand. So, while the Chiefs are winning championships, how does their financial standing compare to the rest of the league? We'll break down those numbers next, and it might just shock you. ESPN addresses Raiola's Mahomes persona. The broadcast of the Nebraska Cornhuskers' season opener against the Cincinnati Bearcats at Arrowhead Stadium became a focal point for more than just the game itself. ESPN's coverage prominently addressed the striking similarities between Nebraska's young quarterback, Dylan Raiola, and Kansas City Chiefs star Patrick Mahomes, a player Raiola openly admires and emulates. The narrative surrounding Raiola's deep imitation of Mahomes, from his playing style to his mannerisms, has been a persistent topic of discussion, and ESPN's decision to highlight it during the game added significant weight to the ongoing conversation. During the broadcast, ESPN analysts commented on Raiola's performance in the unique setting of Mahomes' home stadium. Analyst Roddy Jones noted Raiola's ability to manage the emotions of playing at Arrowhead, acknowledging the presence of his idol, Patrick Mahomes, within the stadium. This acknowledgement by a major sports network underscored the unusual nature of the situation. A college quarterback, who has meticulously studied and adopted the mannerisms of an NFL superstar, playing in that superstar's own stadium, with the superstar himself potentially in attendance. The visual of Raiola performing in Mahomes' environment, amplified by the ESPN broadcast, intensified the focus on his imitation. Raiola's admiration for Mahomes is not new. He has previously expressed considering himself similar to Mahomes, citing his ability to make off-platform throws, his accuracy, and his leadership qualities. He has stated that he watches Mahomes every Sunday to learn. However, his public statements have evolved, with Raiola remarking, "I can't get mad at God for making me look like him," in defense against critics who find his imitation excessive. This sentiment, coupled with his adoption of Mahomes' signature finger wiggle pre-snap, has led to comparisons ranging from dedicated fandom to a more intense, almost uncanny, replication. ESPN's coverage treated the Mahomes connection with a degree of restraint, mentioning it as a significant aspect of the narrative without making it the sole focus of the broadcast. This approach allowed for the spectacle of a college quarterback built around copying an NFL star, playing in that star's stadium, to be appreciated for its uniqueness. The broadcast captured the essence of the situation, acknowledging that while Raiola might replicate the look and the rituals, his ability to perform under pressure in such a high-stakes environment was the true test. Raiola's stats in the 2017 win, 33 of 42 passes for 243 yards and 2 touchdowns, demonstrated that his imitation might be backed by genuine talent. While the cosplay, as some have termed it, is undeniable, his performance suggested that there is substance beneath the surface. The question remains whether he can transcend the shadow of his idol and establish his own legacy. The audience reaction to ESPN's commentary was immediate, with many viewers sharing clips and expressing their thoughts online. The network's acknowledgement validated the widespread observation of Raiola's mimicry, further fueling the debate about his career trajectory and personal brand. But beyond the college field, how is the NFL's biggest star himself being portrayed in the latest marketing push? We're about to find out. Adidas launches Wolf in Sheep's Clothing campaign featuring Mahomes. As the anticipation for the 2025 NFL season reaches a fever pitch, sportswear giant Adidas is rolling out a high-impact advertising campaign designed to capture the essence of its star athlete, Patrick Mahomes. The campaign, launched just as the regular season is set to begin, aims to highlight Mahomes' unique blend of on-field dominance and off-field charisma. Adidas intends to feature Mahomes across various brand films throughout the season, drawing inspiration from his electrifying playing style and his compelling personality. The centerpiece of this new initiative is a 41-second commercial that portrays Mahomes as a wolf in sheep's clothing. The ad cleverly juxtaposes his approachable, even wholesome, public image with his formidable presence on the football field. While he may appear calm and collected off the field, the commercial emphasizes that this demeanor transforms dramatically once the game begins. According to Adidas, this duality captures the essence of Mahomes' competitive spirit, where his poised exterior belies a fierce and often game-altering intensity that can ruin your Sunday by dismantling opposing defenses. Mahomes, a 3-time Super Bowl MVP, has earned widespread admiration for his extraordinary abilities and consistent performance. Despite his undeniable success, some still perceive his calm demeanor as a potential underestimation of his competitive drive. The Adidas campaign directly addresses this perception, framing Mahomes as a player who flips a switch from wholesome family man and role model to PM15, the formidable athlete ready to dominate. This narrative aims to resonate with fans and athletes alike, emphasizing the transformative power of competition and the sheer impact Mahomes has on the game. Adidas has announced that this initial commercial is just the beginning, with more campaign films starring Mahomes slated for release throughout the season. This sustained focus underscores Mahomes' importance as the face of Adidas's American football division and their commitment to leveraging his star power. The campaign serves as an early manifesto for Mahomes' 9th NFL season, setting a tone of anticipation and celebrating his unique brand of football. Fans eager for the season's start can already access Mahomes' latest signature collection on the Adidas website. The collection includes a range of apparel, accessories, and footwear designed to capture the wolf in sheep's clothing aesthetic. Adidas hopes this campaign will not only excite fans about the upcoming season, but also encourage them to embrace the competitive spirit embodied by Mahomes, regardless of their team allegiances. The public reaction to the campaign has been largely positive, with many praising Adidas for accurately capturing Mahomes' dual nature. Social media has been abuzz with discussions about the ad, with fans appreciating the creative portrayal of their favorite quarterback. Analysts suggest that this campaign further solidifies Mahomes' status as a crossover star, capable of transcending the sport and influencing popular culture. From impressive imitations to financial valuations and bold ad campaigns, the world of sports is always full of surprises. Stick around as we wrap it all up. And that's a wrap. We saw Dylan Raiola getting hilariously clowned for copying Patrick Mahomes' mannerisms. The Kansas City Chiefs' financial standing was revealed, and it might surprise you. ESPN finally addressed Dylan Raiola's Patrick Mahomes imitation. Plus, Adidas dropped a new ad warning that Patrick Mahomes will ruin your Sunday. Don't miss out on any of the action. Smash that like button, subscribe to the Roger Report for all the breaking news and analysis, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content.